Heather, you continuously said that you never kicked Shannon out of your house, but that you politely asked her to leave.
Thing.
I don't think I said politely. I think I just said I asked her to leave.
But let's call it what it is. You kicked me out of your house.
I asked you to leave my house. You can call it whatever you want. I asked you to leave. I said, we're done. Please leave.
We're done. Please leave equals you kicked me out of your house. The semantics game, it just crazy me. You did kick me out of your house. I appreciate your apology, and I accept your apology because I'm a forgiving person. You apologized to me once, and I will forgive you for it, which makes it so difficult for me because I apologized to you at least 5 times for yelling at you.
I don't think I was looking for another apology. I think I was always trying to explain where I was coming from.
Okay.
Tamra, I have to say, that night at Lizzie's party, it seemed like you were at the center of a lot of things that night.
Seems like it.
Sure. Do you see that, or?
Well, the whole thing about the bidors, taking the bidors down, I felt like Shannon had an agenda. She got in the limo, started talking to David about it. As soon as we got there, we're having a good time, and then she brings it up, and I'm like, why are you bringing that up? You know, if you bring it up, it's going to be an issue the rest of the night.
There's the truth and the goddamn truth. Tamra, you look so bad with all of your lies that you continue
my lies.
to make.
What are my lies, Shannon?
You make stuff up. You either made up the take the bidors down comment, or Terry said it and you backtracked on it.
Listen, I swear to God, I swear to my children that I did not say that.
Well, Vicky has said on the show that you said it.
You said it to me.
Well, why didn't you bring it up that night?
I don't know if Terry ever said it. That's where I'm at. I didn't hear it from Terry. I heard it from you.
Terry, could you ever have said something like that that could have been twisted into that? Could you have said, I don't like these guys?
I never didn't like David until all of this stuff about
So
the
you guys did have
thing came up.
So basically, you're saying that Shannon made it up.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
I see that Shannon drinks and she twists things.
This
And just
has
like the
gotta
whole
stop.
Heather, when she
gotta
threw
stop.
me out of the house and she did this, and everybody she talked to, the story
did
was
kick me
different.
out of her house.
No,
I asked you to leave.
Lizzie, you say that she was calculated.
I don't know. I just think for her to bring that up, that even if it was never said and she never said it and she brought it up at the table in front of everyone, I thought that was kind of strange.
Tonight, she took me aside and she said, you told me that Terry DeVore wants to take me down.
What?
What? The next day when she came to my house to tell me about it, the reason was because she was crazy and there was green Martians in her head, and that's where it came from.
Well, first of all, that was after the party.
Yeah.
And you were calling me and texting me going, oh my God, she's crazy.
It was a pretty crazy
But yet if I say
night.
she's crazy, I'm the bad one.
Don't call me crazy then. If you're
Okay,
calling
I'm
me
sorry.
crazy and I should be on meds,
Well,
then
I've been crazy before.
Terry, you and David really got into it at Vicky's Bali dinner. Tell me about that.
I was so upset because people had told me he had said these sexually inappropriate things to my wife. I didn't hear it at the time at the
They
hoedown.
made it sound very bad.
Right. Him saying to my wife, spread your legs in front of my 80-year-old mother.
What about Eddie?
Eddie is a friend of mine. I've known him a long time, and he said stuff that was sexual, but it was about her and I. But I'd met David twice.
But
he didn't
Eddie
call
said
me.
it in front of your kids and your mother.
But I didn't hear about that stuff till I saw it. So I'd heard about this stuff. I literally lost 2 months of sleep.
You're losing sleep over something that I said?
But I also had heard you found out I was upset and you weren't contacting me.
Because I found out, I think, the day before Vicky's...
the
I
Bali
didn't
party,
know that.
yeah.
I'm explaining my mindset now, okay? My
Makes sense
mindset
now,
was,
yeah.
I see you at the party. You apologized to me in front of everyone. I thought that was sort of inappropriate.
To me, that's much more honorable. It's
He
much
thought
more
it was, it
honorable.
felt
By the way,
grandstandy.
making
Oh,
sexually
I'm not a
inappropriate...
grandstander at all.
It wasn't sexual. Get out of bowl and spread your legs. That's what you
Spread your
gotta
legs,
do.
had to ride it,
He was trying to
spread
be
your legs,
funny.
spread your legs. Is not inappropriate?
after a day of drinking tequila, it was very inappropriate.
was
but
Heather-
he thought he was being funny.
It was an inappropriate comment. Agreed, and I apologize. And whether you guys accept it
Of
or not, it
course.
was sincere.
Coming up next,
David, you're a flirt. You're
All
a
he has
flirt.
to do is stand there and he's a flirt. I mean, he's sexy.
No, he's a flirt.
After a day of drinking tequila, it was very inappropriate,
was
but he
Heather-
thought he was being funny.
It was an inappropriate comment. Agreed, and I apologize. And whether you guys accept it
Of
or not, it
course.
was sincere.
so let me ask you this. Then you call him a penis.
Right.
I was thinking to myself, you were scary angry at that point.
I was.
Seems like you're demeaning construction people.
That I want to explain
Who is
because I
building
was
your
not.
home?
I was raised by a construction plumber.
Me too.
Okay. And I have the greatest amount of respect for people, all people. People work with their hands. I work with my hands. I was putting it in the context of a holler back. This was a construction site party, so I felt maybe you felt it was appropriate in a holler back kind of way. People make jokes to me about, oh, you're a boob guy, you're a plastic surgeon. They're just because I work with breasts all day.
You weren't saying it in a joking manner, Terry.
No, I wasn't saying it in a joking manner, but I also wasn't saying it in a demeaning manner to construction
You were
people.
saying it in a demeaning manner, but at this point, it is what it is.
Like it was less than.
Yeah, I
a
know
position.
you want to say that, Vicky,
That's the
but
perception as somebody sitting
but
there.
that is
That's how-
absolutely not how I feel. You were a big part of why I was so upset at him. You're the one who really wound me up about he loves to flirt with me and touch my underwear.
He doesn't touch my underwear.
That's the stuff
he
you
never touched
told me.
it. No, I said we totally were flirting that night. I think it was at the hoedown.
Why does that wind you up?
Why does it wind?
Because it was
my
painting a picture. Vicky, that night at sushi, you were
We
telling
were
us
flirting,
that,
no doubt. It was full
David
throttle.
was
We were
asking the
drinking,
color of your
having
underwear and
fun.
your bra. And
Right. You said, what color bra do you have on? I'm like, I don't know. I think it's
You were getting
white.
dressed at our house.
I was.
Before the hoedown.
You're right. I was.
So-
you
I'm just
also
hearing
said,
all these
Tamra,
things.
he's hotter than hot. We got a new
Yes,
house.
but David is hot.
He's sexy. He's hot. He's sexy.
David's
He's
hot.
hot.
There's
We
no
were all
doubt
saying,
David's
I
hot.
did, and you were saying he was hot too.
Well, I maybe said he was hot once. I'll
No,
say
I
it
think it was
again.
twice.
David, you're really hot. But the thing is like you kept talking about it and talking about it.
It was a
So
joke.
what were you
Well,
going to
it's
say?
clearly very disrespectful to Shannon, and I apologize to Shannon for being so disrespectful because I shouldn't be flirting with Vicky. Vicky and I have a nice banner.
It was great. It was
There's
fun.
no-
It was very harmless.
There's no.
I'm not going to go make out with David or be disrespectful. He's my girlfriend's husband.
David,
To
you're
me,
a
that was
flirt.
being a
You're a
gentleman.
flirt. I've gone out with you. You're
All
a
he has
flirt.
to do is stand there and he's a flirt. I mean, he's sexy.
No,
Wait,
he's a
Shannon,
flirt.
does it bother you? I just want to know from Shannon.
Yeah, it does. Because
does.
it isn't. It isn't the most respectful thing. No.
Terry, you and David, do either of you regret your behavior at Vicky's Bali dinner?
You made a sexually inappropriate comment to my wife. I'm not going to apologize. I apologize for the severity of my anger based on what my mindset was. I do, because it was an incorrect mindset, but I was wound up by everybody,
Well, that's
okay?
the difference between you and I then, Terry, because if I did something wrong, I
you
accept
both
it,
and us.
and I apologize
One
for it.
apology,
And
we're
clearly
done.
you don't.